Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Lance from NerfThis.TV. Today we're going to have a look at the Keychron K1 TKL keyboard. So the unboxing. This is the Keychron K1 TKL. So it's the smaller keyboard, 10 keyless. And here is some unboxing. I've just removed the plastic. You can actually see there's quite a nice silhouette on there. Let's see if you can see that with the light. There we go. Quite a nice silhouette on there. And we've got some foam. Yay. We've got some extra keys, because this one comes with the keys for Windows and Mac. Looks like these are the Windows keys. Yeah. We'll keep those for now. A nice braided USB-C cable. USB-C, Logitech, notice, USB-C. USB-C. We've got a little tool for removing your keys and putting them back on again. Always nice to have. Of course, I want to get it back into the plastic now. And of course your keyboard, which is actually nice and solid, nice and heavy. Ooh, that even feels nice. It's got the Mac keys on there, as I said. Wow, that does actually feel quite nice. You can see it's the low profile keys. And for the price, that's pretty good. What else we got here? We have a booklet, how to, and a quick guide telling us where the rest of our keys went. Yay. What's this? Okay, how to connect Bluetooth, blah blah blah. Okay, so just some quick functions, how to pair, etc. That was your unboxing. Ta-da! The Keychron K1 TKL keyboard is a keyboard that can connect to multiple devices. In other words, it can connect to 3 Bluetooth devices as well as a USB device. It can also be configured for Windows or for Mac, depending on your preference. And that being said, also Android and iOS devices as well. The USB can obviously be used to connect to your PC for low latency gaming, if that's what you want to use this keyboard for. It's built from aluminium/aluminum, depending on where you come from, and there is literally no flex on this whatsoever. So that's fairly impressive. It really doesn't move at all. So the build quality is very good. This is probably one of the most reasonably priced keyboards that I've purchased for quite some time in this category. The category being a smaller keyboard that can connect to multiple devices via wireless or via cable, and it's backlit, and it just happens to be mechanical as well. This particular keyboard comes with the white backlit. You can get it with RGB as well. There's an RGB version. I just chose to have it white because I don't really need multiple colors, and I prefer just a simple aesthetic in my keyboards. You can set various patterns. As you can see, there's a dedicated lighting. I think there's 15 plus different patterns. An unusual feature of this particular keyboard is that you can set it so that it doesn't time out. A lot of these keyboards, especially the battery operated ones, have a timeout period / sleep period. So to save battery, if you haven't been using them for a while, touching the keys or pressing them or whatever the case is, it will go to sleep and it'll disconnect, switch off the RGB, disconnect, and then the next time that you either touch a key, or in case with some of the Logitech ones, if you bring your hands closer to it, it'll switch on and connect back again. This one has a facility where you can actually switch that off and have it permanently on, the lighting as well as the connection. It obviously drains your battery power, but it's the first keyboard that I've actually come across that has the feature to even enable that if you do want it. Speaking of battery life, they say that this keyboard, if you switch off the backlight and have no lighting on it, it can last up to 2 weeks in sort of day-to-day usage. I always use the lighting on, so I can't really comment on that, but for me, using it during the day, medium, sometimes heavy usage, I mean, it's not really, I don't use it for gaming in the evening, so it's only during the day, but it will normally last me about 3 days before I have to have it charged. And you can charge it with the USB-C cable, USB-C, Logitech, USB-C. You can charge it with the USB-C cable while you're using it, so it doesn't really bother me. Of course, the most standout feature of this keyboard is it's a low-profile mechanical key. This particular one I got with the red switches, so it's the linear switches. You can also get them with the blue switches, which is the clicky switches, or the browns, which is a tactile switch. The low profile is obviously the feature that I'm quite interested in. It has the Mac keys already on when I received it, but it does come with Windows keys to replace the Alt Command keys if you do want to use it with a Windows device or an Android device, whatever, as opposed to an iOS device or a Mac device. So that's quite nice that they do include that. They've even got a little tool so that you can actually pull them off without damaging them and put the new ones on. As for the pricing, this is why it's such a good deal. This type of keyboard normally runs, if you go Logitech or one of the more bigger brands, you will find that they start at around about 100 euros, whereas this one started at $74 on Keychron's site, and the shipping wasn't too bad. You obviously wait a little while and you've got to pay transportation fees as well, so your courier fees. $74 is not bad. It's about 62 euros or 55 pounds, around about that, for my European friends. The same sort of thing for Logitech will run you from about 100 euros, unless you're going for something like the gaming, the Lightspeed ones, like one of the other ones that I've reviewed already. That will rush you about 200, 229, so they can get quite expensive, which makes this more of a good proposition at the price. Anything bad to say about this would probably be, I would like it to have come with some feet at the back so that I could raise the angle slightly. I'm one of those weird people that likes it at a slight angle when I'm busy typing, so that would have been nice. Not a deal breaker, but nice. Any other nitpicky thing would be really nice in white with maybe light gray keys. Okay, so this is the linear keys, so I'm going to do a little sound test with some other linear keyboards that I have here, so that you can see the difference in the clickiness. Clickiness, is that even a word? Clickiness, yeah, clickiness. Well, to finish off, would I recommend this keyboard? At this price, definitely. If you can use something of this caliber, at this scale, it's a TKL keyboard, so it doesn't have the number pad, so if you require that, then obviously you wouldn't even be looking at this type of keyboard. But if you do like the style of keyboard, like I do, then this is actually very good value for money. It's not cheap, but it's definitely cheaper than a lot of the ones out there, especially from the bigger brand names. And it's quality. It seems to be working fine, and I've been using it for probably about 4 weeks now. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon. Oh, and if you feel like it, you could even buy me a coffee with the link below. And you could support my keyboard habit. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.